Welcome. Here, we are not afraid to look inside ourselves even when it's uncomfortable in there. Even when what we find inside is anger, rage, and irritation. The things we were taught to hide, suppress, and be ashamed of. Today, we'll talk about what usually only gets voiced inside our heads. Why do I get angry, and why do I take it out on my loved ones? Why is it so easy to throw me off balance? And how can I stop it? Anger is a word that still makes people uncomfortable. It feels like something you need to avoid, cover up, suppress, especially if you're a woman. Especially if you were taught to be gentle, patient, and good. But anger exists, it's inside. It gets suppressed, even if you try to be agreeable, friendly, and neat. Even if you always smile and say that everything is fine. You smooth things over, apologize for not liking something. Anger is not a weakness or a mistake. It's a signal. A signal that your boundaries have been crossed, that something isn't genuine, that you've been putting up with something for a long time, staying silent, turning a blind eye, giving in. And now there's too much left unsaid, unexpressed, unresolved inside. Most people believe that getting angry is bad, that it's unattractive, inappropriate, unsafe, that normal people don't get angry, especially at those close to them. That strong people never lose control, and wise people are always composed. But do you know that anger is a natural protective reaction of the psyche? And when you truly suppress it, you don't become kinder, you just become exhausted. Your body accumulates tension, your psyche builds up anxiety, inner distance, and resentment. Honestly, would you have thought that? The last time you were angry, truly deeply to the point of trembling, what did you feel? Did you allow yourself to feel that emotion, or did you immediately start suppressing it? Did you say what you were thinking, or did you swallow your words and then stay silent, staring at the ceiling? Write in the comments how you usually deal with anger. Are you able to hear it, or does it explode only when it's already too late? Anger isn't destructive in and of itself. It's not anger itself that destroys, but what we do with it. We suppress it so as not to seem rude. We turn it inward, transforming it into guilt, anxiety, or apathy. We lash out suddenly because we don't know how to express it gradually, or we bottle it up until one day we break down, followed by shame, tears, and new promises to ourselves. Next time, I'll keep quiet. But keeping quiet isn't the answer. You don't stop feeling after all. You just start suppressing what's alive inside you. And then you wonder why it's so hard to wake up in the morning. Why do little things irritate you? Why do you suddenly want to disappear, even if just for a day? Repressed anger is a chronic, deep, and invisible tension. It seeps into the body, into muscle tightness, headaches, and insomnia. It affects your self-esteem because when you're not heard, you start to doubt whether you even have the right to speak up. And it burns away your emotions, leaving only fatigue and indifference where there used to be vitality. But listen, you have the right to be angry. At rudeness, at injustice, at being devalued, at pressure, at being refused a voice. You have the right to feel anger and still not lose yourself. You have the right to experience strong emotions and still remain respected, mature, and alive. The problem isn't the anger. The problem is that we were never shown how to deal with it. We weren't taught how to express these emotions. We were either punished for them, ignored, or made to feel afraid of them. And now we're afraid of ourselves in this state. But anger is energy. It can destroy or it can set you free. It can turn into aggression, or it can become an honest defense of your boundaries. A direct but respectful no. A clear, this doesn't work for me. A mature, this hurts me, and I don't want to put up with it. So if right now you realize that anger is about you, that you often either suppress it, explode, or feel ashamed, pause. Don't rush to fix yourself. There's no need to urgently become enlightened. Just allow yourself to notice, to listen, and to become aware. Anger is not an enemy, it's my ally. It has come to protect what matters to me. And next time something inside you starts to boil, don't try to suppress it. Stay with it. Give yourself a pause. Name it, breathe, and choose how you want to express this feeling. In a way that keeps you in touch with yourself. Anger is not an enemy, it's a voice. It says, something is wrong with you right now. You haven't been heard, you're not being respected, you're in pain. And the longer you ignore this voice, the louder it becomes. You can hold back your anger until the very last moment. And then there's an outburst of irritation and shouting, followed by guilt. And here you are again, stuck in a vicious circle. You kept silent, you exploded. You apologized, you go silent again. When does anger become dangerous? When we don't know how to handle it, when we don't know what to do with it, when we either lash out at others or hide it so deep that it turns into our inner exhaustion. So what can you do about it? Learn to notice anger before it explodes. Learn to separate anger from aggression. Learn to allow yourself to feel without irritating others. When you learn to negotiate with your anger, you don't become mean, you become alive. You're no longer afraid of your own reactions. You know, yes, I can get angry and still stay in touch with myself. You know, I have the right to say no without explaining, without justifying myself, without sacrificing myself. Understanding is always the first step, without guilt, without shame, without an inner whip. When you tell yourself, I don't have to put up with all of this, I don't have to always be convenient, calm, polite. I don't want to be in the background. I don't want to smile when it hurts. This is the moment when you stop being a victim of your own suppression. And after that, it's up to you. You can simply acknowledge that anger exists, that it's natural, that it doesn't make you a bad person, or you can choose to change. Learn to be in touch with yourself. Learn to speak, not explode. Learn to hear before you shout. Learn to express, not to endure. Changing does not mean becoming different. This means returning to your true self, to the self that has a voice, emotions, rights, will, value. Be yourself, don't rush, don't judge, don't demand. You are already doing something important. You are starting to listen to yourself and allow yourself to be. And in this, your true strength already lies. Thank you for watching until the end. If things became even a little bit clearer for you, support the channel with a like and a subscription. See you next time.